Namaste children, welcome to today's math class. So today I am going to introduce a new chapter, 12th chapter, Algebraic Expressions. Algebraic Expressions, and you are already familiar with this algebraic expressions in class 6th. In class 6th we studied what is algebra, what is arithmetic, what are variables, what are constants, how do we form the algebraic expressions, where we use these variables in the literal life, that is practical life, or even in the geometry or even in the arithmetic, that is number expressions, algebraic expressions, what is an equation, how to find the solution of an equation by using trial and error method in class 6. Now in this chapter algebraic expressions in class 7, so we will have what we studied in class 6, that we will revise. After that, in this whole chapter what we are going to study, it is the introduction of this chapter. It is like constants, variables, algebraic expressions, terms, factors. That is one. The next one, it is classification of algebraic expressions. Classification of algebraic expressions based on the number of terms like monomial, binomial, trinomial, quadrinomial, etc. and polynomials. After that, addition of algebraic expressions, subtraction of algebraic expressions, then finally finding the value of an algebraic expression. Finding the value of an algebraic expression will be the last concept of this chapter. Now I will start the introduction of this chapter. So algebraic expressions, algebra, it is the combination of numbers and the alphabetical letters, second case alphabetical letters. So second case alphabetical letters, will call them as the variables whose value is not fixed. So all second case alphabets like A, B, C, X, Y, Z, P, Q, R, anything, we will take them as the variables. The term variable means which changes. They do not have, though they are also numbers, but they don't have the fixed value. Value is not fixed for the variables. Whereas for the constants, constants are what? All the numbers like natural numbers, whole numbers, integers, rational numbers, irrational numbers, all real numbers, and their value is fixed. Their values are fixed. Now what is an algebraic expression? Algebraic expression is nothing but the combination of terms with arithmetic operations such as addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. These four operations are known as arithmetic operations. The combination of terms with arithmetic operations, or the combination of variables and constants. Variables and constants is also known as an algebraic expression. For example, combination 4x. Example, it is 4x means 4 into x. 4 is multiplied by x. Means we have multiplication is arithmetic operation. Then 4x minus 3. To the product 4 and x, 3 is from that 3 is subtracted. So we have multiplication as well as subtraction is there. And even you take x plus y plus 4 minus z. Here in this cases also we have variables and constants are there. So this combination of terms with arithmetic operations such as addition, subtraction, multiplication and division are known as algebraic expressions. Arithmetic expressions we studied, that is the expressions which contains only the numbers, are known as arithmetic operations. In class 6 we have covered. Now what are terms? As I use the word terms. Terms, see here, 4x is a term. In 4x minus 3, 4x is one term and 3 is one term. 4x, how it is obtained? By multiplying x with 4. And x plus y plus 4 minus z. X is one term, y is one term, 4 is one term, minus z is one term. So what are terms? Terms are the combination of variables and constants. The combination of variables. The combination of variables and constants. Variables and constants. And constants are called terms. They are called terms. Example, all. The combination of 3x is a term, 3xy is a term, 3x square y is a term, minus 4x is a term. So here it is a combination of minus 4, a constant, and x, a variable. Here a constant 3 and variable x, and a constant, one more variable is y. So here these are terms. So now these terms can be expressed as in the form of the factors. So 3x means, how do we got 3x? 3 is multiplied by x. 3 and x are multiples of 3x. 3xy means 3 into x into y. 3xy, how it is formed? 3 is multiplied by x, that product is multiplied by y. Therefore 3 into x into y, so that 3x and y are called the factors of what it is 3xy. Now the factors. So how do we write factors? Factors. 3x can be written as what? 3 into x. 3 into x. Therefore 3 comma x are factors of, or the factors of 3x, or the factors of 3x. Similarly, if you take this one 3xy, so 3xy can be written as the 3 into x into y. Therefore 3 comma x comma y are factors of 3xy. 3xy. Even if you take one more, minus 7x square. Minus 7x square means, what are the factors? Minus 7 into x square means x into x. Therefore, what are the factors of minus 7x square? It is minus 7 x comma x are the factors of, minus 7x square. They are the factors of minus 7x square. Like this, we can write the factors from the terms. The terms can be taken from the expressions, algebraic expressions, terms and factors. Terms and factors, we can express them in the form of a factor tree. The factors can be written in the form of factors tree. We will discuss how to write the expressions, terms and factors in the form of a factors tree. Is it clear, children? What we discussed, that is the basic thing of this algebraic expressions chapter. Now we discuss what is an algebraic expression, what is term, and what are the factors of the terms. Now we will discuss an example. Write the terms and factors of the following expressions by tree diagrams. That the first bit, it is 1 plus x square. This is an algebraic expression. And what are the factors here? It is the terms. First we write the terms, then we will write the factors. So what are the terms here? It is 1 is one term, x is one term, and x squared is one term. So these are the terms. Next we have to write factors to each term. So for 1, only 1 is the factor, and for x means it is 1 into x, or simply we write x as it is. So for x square we have the factors x and ax 2. So we will write this as factors. So here the factor for 1 it is 1, and for x it is x itself is the factors. Now the b bit, here we have 5x minus 10. This is an algebraic expression. 5x minus 10 is an algebraic expression. So now what are the terms here? It is, we have only two terms are there. 5x is one term and minus 10 is one term. 5x and minus 10. So 5x can be written as what? 5 into x. Now these are what? They are called the terms. 5 into x, 5x. And for 10, 1 into 10 we can write, 2 into 5 also we can write. But for constants we will take them as it is, instead of writing, go for writing the factors. Now the c bit, here we have 5x square y plus 7xy square. So this is an algebraic expression. It is an algebraic expression. Now what are the terms which we are having here? It is the one term, it is 5x square y. The second term, it is 7xy square. 7xy square. Now 5xy square, 7xy square. You see here, what are the factors of here? It is 5 is one factor. X square means it is x into x. We have 2x. And y also is one factor. So what are the factors of 5x square y? 5x, x and y. 5x square means x into x and it is y. Similarly, 7xy square means the factors of 7xy square means 7, and for x it is x, and y square means it is y into y. So 7xy, 7 into x into y into y. Now this last step will get what we call them as factors, and these terms are known as terms. So like this we can express from the algebraic expressions terms and factors. Is it clear, children, how to write the factors for given terms? Now we will continue. So what are like terms and what are unlike terms? What are like terms and what are unlike terms? Coefficients of the terms we will discuss now. Now the numerical coefficients. What are coefficients? Coefficients are the numerical factors of a term. The numerical factor of a term is known as the coefficient of the term. The numerical factor of a term is said to be the coefficient of a term. For example, 7xy. So what are the factors of 7xy? 7 is one factor, x is one factor and y is one factor. Here 7 is called the numerical factor. It is a number, numerical factor, whereas x and y, it is the algebraic factor. Algebraic factor. Algebraic factors are x and y, and 7 is the numerical factor. So the numerical factor of any term, is called the coefficient of a term. That is, in 7xy, 7 is the numerical factor. Therefore, 7 is the coefficient of 7xy. In 7x, the coefficient is 7. In minus 7x, the coefficient is minus 7. And in minus x, the coefficient is minus 1. Here there is no number. We will not represent 1. X means it is 1x. That is plus 1x. We will not represent plus and will not represent 1. Simply we will write it as x. Therefore, the coefficient of x, it is 1. The coefficient of x is 1. So in general, this is the meaning of coefficient. Even if you go in deep, that is, for example, in the expression 7xy plus 3x square y. So here 7 is the coefficient of xy in this term, and 3 is the coefficient of x square y. 3 is the coefficient of x square y. Even if you go in deep in general way, the coefficient means coefficient of x. If I ask excluding x, the leftover remaining factor, that is 7 and y. 7y is the factor of x. In this, if you take the coefficient of x is the coefficient of x is the remaining part other than 7. What we have? 7y. So the coefficient of x is 7y. Coefficient of y is it is other than y. What we have? It is 7x. 7x is the coefficient of y, and the coefficient of xy, it is coefficient of xy is 7. The coefficient of xy is 7. So even if you go in deep of the coefficients for each term, each factor, we can write the coefficient. 7xy, 7 is a factor, x is a factor, and y is a factor. For x, as x is a factor, for x, the leftover, that is 7y, is a coefficient. For y, 7x is a coefficient. For xy, 7 is a coefficient. Similarly, if you take here 3x square y, 3 is a coefficient for x square y, and y is the coefficient for 3x square. 3y is the coefficient for x square. 3y is the coefficient for x square. Like this, we will find the coefficients. If they have negative sign, that negative sign we should consider for the coefficients. In general, the coefficient is nothing but the numerical factor of a term is known as the coefficient. After this, we'll discuss like terms and unlike terms. Now we'll discuss like terms and unlike terms, like fractions and unlike fractions. So like fractions, what are like fractions? Fractions with the same denominator are called like fractions. Fractions with a different denominator are called unlike fractions. Similarly, in algebra we have like terms and unlike terms. So like terms and unlike terms. So terms are formed by the combination of variables and constants. Constants, they will have the same fixed value will be there, but variables do not have the fixed value. Now what are like terms? Terms with the same algebraic factors. Terms with same algebraic factors are called like terms. They should have the same algebraic factor. They may have different numerical coefficients, but algebraic factors should be same. Example, 7x, 3x, minus 3x, minus 3 by 4. Here what is the variable? X, 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 x. Here we have 4 terms are there. In all the 4 terms, their algebraic factor is x. That is same. That's why these 4 terms are known as like terms. Next, 7x square y, 7yx square, 4x square y. See what they have the variables. X and y and x are x and y both are same. X and y, they have the same variables. Now observe their powers. The power for x it is 2, the power for x it is 2, the power for x it is 2 in all the 3 terms. Similarly, observe the power for the next variable y. The power for y it is 1, and here it is 1, and here it is 1. So they are, therefore they have the same algebraic factors, that is x square y x square, both are same. That is commutative property. A into b is equals to b into a. We have studied AB is equals to BA, that is A into B is equals to B into A, which is x into y is equals to y into x. X square into y is also equals to y into x square. Now if you observe here the 3 terms, they have same algebraic factors. Hence these 3 are also known as like terms. Next we have 7y square x minus 7xy square, 8y square x. They too have the same algebraic factor xy square. Hence these 3 are also like terms. So to check whether the given terms are like terms or not, before that, what are unlike terms? Terms with different algebraic factors are called unlike terms. Terms with different algebraic factors are called unlike factors. Example, 7x, 7y, 7xy, 7x square y. See, x is the variable, y is the variable, different. Xy different, x square y different. So they have different algebraic factors are there. Hence they are unlike factors. Now how do we check whether they are unlike factors or unlike terms or like terms? That is, observe, they should have the same variables. They should have the same variables. If you observe here we have only one variable that is only x, same variable. And here we have 2 variables x and y and x, or x and y. Here also y and x and y and x, same 2 variables are there. So for like terms means they should have the same variable, and also powers of all variables must be same. Powers of all variables must be same. Here the power for x it is 1, here it is 1, and here it is 1, here it is 1. The power for all the variables is same. In the second example, x square power is 2, y power is 1. X square power is 2, y power is 1. X square power is 2, y power is 1. So they should have the powers also should be same. Ignore the numerical coefficients with their signs also. You just observe whether they have the same algebraic factors or not. Same algebraic factors means they should have the same variables, and the powers of the variables must be same. They should have the same variables and the powers must be same. Then we can say that the terms are like terms, otherwise they are not like terms. For example, 7x and 7y, they have different variables are there, x and y, different variables, so they are unlike terms. They are unlike terms. You take one more example, 7x square y and 8 yx square, 8yx square. Observe these two, they are like terms or not. See, ignore the coefficients 7 and 8. What are the variables which we have? X and y. Here also x and y, same variables are there. Then what is the power for x? It is 2. What is the power here? It is 2. And here what is the power for y? It is 1, and here it is also 1. So these two terms have the same variables and their powers are also same. Therefore these two are like terms. Now you take 7x y square and 7x square y. 7x square y. Now you see, observe this. What is the variables here? We have 7xy square and 7x square y. X is the variable, y is the variable. Again here x and y, both variables are same. Now observe their powers. For x the power is 1 and here the power is 2. Powers are different. In the first term the power for y is 2 and the power for y it is 1. So though here the variables are same, but their powers are different. Again these two terms are unlike terms. Like this we can easily identify whether they are like terms or unlike terms. Is it clear, children? Yes. Yes. So today what we discussed, the introduction part of algebraic expressions, that is what are variables, what are constants, what are terms, what are like terms, what are unlike terms, what are coefficients, what are algebraic expressions, and what are factors, how to write factors, how to find the coefficients, or how to check whether they are like terms or unlike terms. Like terms or unlike terms. In the next class we will discuss about the classification of algebraic expressions as monomials, binomials, trinomials, quaternomials, even more we call them as what? The polynomials. So today what we studied, with that knowledge your homework is exercise number 12.1, question number 2, question number 6 and question number 7. Complete the given homework in the notebook, and thank you very much.